Yo, Silver Squad, welcome back to the ultimate meta breakdown for the silver market MMO, where Element 47 isn't just a periodic table Easter egg, it's the god-tier resource everyone's grinding for. I'm your forensic dev whisperer, patching in from the vaults. If you're new here, sub up. We're about to dissect the biggest balance patch since the 2020 crash event. Title drop, Silver Patch Update 2026, the soft default nerf. This ain't your casual hotfix. This is a full rework that's got the devs scrambling. Let's dive into the changelog, starting with the hook that's got everyone rage-quitting paper trades. First off, the opener that's blowing up the forums, 1.8% versus 98.7%. That's not a typo, fam. In the old meta, only about 1.8% of futures contracts ever stood for physical delivery. The rest were just paper flipping for quick XP. But in February 2026, boom to 98.7% of those contracts are demanding the real loot. That's like every player in a battle royale suddenly rushing the final circle with max gear. Why? Because the $75.56 price hallucination last week was straight up dev nerf territory. Spot silver dipped to $75.56 amid holiday chaos, but that's no glitch. It's a calculated debuff while the Shanghai Referee is AFK for Lunar New Year. Markets close from February 16th to 23rd. No Eastern boss fights, just Western servers lagging under liquidity strain. Gen Z consumers? They're the new raid party, stacking silver for solar tech and EVE builds, ignoring the fiat grind. Element 47 is their endgame currency. Patch Notes Section 1, Registered Vaults rework. From 98M to 92 meters as drain moving to core mechanics, Registered Vaults got a massive overhaul. These aren't your infinite storage chests. They're the deliverable stockpile for COMEX quests. Pre-patch, we had 98 million ounces chilling in Registered. That's the ready dash-to-dash-deliver tire. But over the last week, a 6 million ounce drain, dropping us to 92M. That's a game-breaking bug if I've ever seen one. Visualize it. Your vault HP bar depleting in real time as industrial whales and hedge fund bosses pull physical bars like they're farming rare drops. The math autopsy. Let's crunch it. Equation time. No calculator needed. But pay attention, noobs. Total open interest for March contracts. 429 million ounces equivalent. Registered inventory coverage. Now at approximately 21% after the drain. If even 25% stand for delivery spoiler, February hit 98%. That's 107 meters ounces demanded versus 92 meters available. Bug report. Liquidity Vacuum activated. This debuff hits during holidays. Shanghai offline means no Eastern liquidity injection, creating a vacuum where HFT bots spam trades to suppress prices. Keynote integration. Gen Z consumers and Element 47 meta shift. Shout out to the Gen Z meta. These players aren't grinding crypto memes anymore. They're all in on Element 47 for sustainable builds. Solar panels, EVs, tech gadgets. Silver's conductivity makes it the ultimate crafting material. Demands up 15% YoY per Silver Institute data, with Gen Z driving 30% of retail stacking via apps and ETFs. But the vault's registered categories the bottleneck. Only metal warranted for delivery. Eligible stocks at 270 meters ounces, but that's like locked DLC. It needs re-registration to play. The drain's exposing the flaw. Paper contracts outnumber physical for 2-1, but Gen Z ain't buying the illusion. They're the patch testers calling out the devs. Patch Notes Section 2, Soft Default Nerf Mechanics. Now, the title mechanic, the soft default nerf. This isn't a hard crash, no server wipe yet, but a subtle rework where paper promises can patch out real scarcity. Devs read, banks and exchanges are nerfing spot prices to $77 to $80 range via futures manipulation, but the autopsy shows fingerprints. HFT algorithms during the liquidity vacuum? They're the invisible bosses, flashing trades to create hallucinations like that $75.56 dip. Frame it. Shanghai AFK means no counterbids from China, the top silver importer. Result? Western prices get nerfed, but physical premiums skyrocket. Dealers charging 5 to 10% over spot for bars. Math deep dive. Drain rates 324 meters ounces per day lately. Extrapolate to March 1st. Notice February 27th. At this pace, registered could hit 80 meters or lower. Game breaking? Absolutely. It's like a loot table bug where drops don't match demand. Pro strat. Stack physical now. PSLV or direct bars. Before the hotfix forces a reprise. Mid-script call to action. Community raid prep. Pause for the squad. If you're grinding this meta, hit like if you felt the liquidity vacuum. Comment your build. Paper or physical? Sub for more patches. Next vids on HFT boss fights. Back to notes. Patch notes section 3. Buffs and debuffs. What's next? Buffs incoming. Wells Fargo's gold target at $6,300? That's a sibling asset signal. Silver's ratio compressing to 60 to 1 could buff to 50 to 1. Debuffs. More HFT spam during holidays. But the ultimate win con. March delivery window as the unpatchable boss. No more rolling contracts. Physical or bust. Element 47's the star, atomic number 47, but market weight? Infinite in industrial meta, Gen Z's pivoting from fiat to real assets, sucking up supply. Registered vaults are the choke point, fix that, or soft default becomes hard mode. Wrap up, legends, this 2026 patch nerfs paper plays, but buffs physical holders. Soft default, it's live, 6 meters ounces drains the proof. Gen Z, Element 47, Registered Vaults, Liquidity Vacuum, memorize these nodes. Next patch, forensic dive into HFT prints, level up, stack silver, and remember, in this game, physical wins. Peace.